You already know what it is. It's Bodega Babies.
Beard?
Yeah.
Nah, don't cut your beard, bro. Don't do that. No, you look weird. You did it once. I'm like, bro, you look weird.
But
No.
it's still nice.
Don't cut your beard, son. Don't do that. Ew. Ew, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bro, go to AI
Yeah.
and just like
See myself
say
without
what you
beard.
look like. But AI, it will want to make you look better.
Yes.
Right, so it's defeating the purpose, but nah, don't do it, bro.
Because I remember the last time I did that, and you're like, all those niggas with beards who have the luxury of just like you have beards and you can just cut it off. Bro.
Nah, bro. Nah, because like you have a full face.
Right.
Like if maybe like you were like your face was like a slimmer face, maybe you could pull it off. But the beard does so much for the face. I'm like, especially your face. But yeah, I was like,
Bro,
don't
like,
do that. Don't do that.
I'm so used. Like I need a change though.
You need
That's
a what? You want to change?
Yeah.
Nah, didn't change your hair.
But that's why I did the cornrows, because I wanted this.
Yeah, and this looks
different
good, bro. Looks good. There's nothing wrong now. Just leave it like that. Leave it like that. What are the shorties saying? How's your love life?
Bro, it's complicated.
It's complicated still.
Yes.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We've been waiting. How long have we been waiting, bro? How long? Even V told you, like, we're waiting for you to get a girl, so we do a couple things.
Right. We can still do a couple things.
How do
but
we? No, with
We
couple
can do-
thing with hoes. No.
no, not real. We can still do a couple things. It's just that maybe the one we're gonna use this week, maybe the one.
Nah,
we'll
that's
use
all.
next
We ain't
month.
doing that. You want to make us commit to hoes? We ain't committing to hoes. It's a relationship, bro. A couple relationship is like a normal relationship. I have to be invested in it. I want a long term thing. I don't want a hoe for a week and then a new one for the next week. Nah, bro. Nah.
Nah, man. Like I'm too focused on trying to build myself up right now that I don't wanna. I can't invest in a relationship.
This is what
right now,
niggas
bro.
say. This is what niggas say when like they can't get hoes. But it is what it is.
Bro, you know I got them. You know I got them. Like, I'm not even gonna argue about that, bro. You know I got them. It's
No, I
just
don't.
like-
I haven't seen you with a girl since Kes.
Like dating.
Yeah. I haven't seen you with a girl since Kes.
About oh, that's bro.
No, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Okay. Emmanuel, I've seen one.
I'm speaking for me, my
okay,
perspective.
okay,
I haven't
okay.
seen you with a girl in like 3-4 years.
True.
So,
The last
you know
time
what I
I
mean?
was like frequently with someone was with Kes.
That's
But-
a long time, bro, to be working on yourself. Still, nothing's working.
Yeah, but at the same time, there are girls that are out there that I'm just don't choose to hang out with. Like, so there's this girl that I was seeing for a while, and we're only playing this inside thingy, whereby
What's inside thingy?
I only want to see her inside.
What you mean inside? Like
Like
not
she-
outside with people?
Yes.
You're ashamed of her. Man,
No,
this guy,
I'm not
bro.
ashamed of
This
her.
guy's treating girls like pieces of meat. It's like it's a handbag. I can't be seen with you outside. Damn.
Well, like, but that's the thing though. For that reason, she was like, "Okay, I think like I got to stop whatever we're doing and whatnot."
Who said
Which
that?
is
She
fair,
did.
yes, which is fair, it's respectable. I respected that, but that just shows me like, yo, I'm too, because whenever people get too close, I can be very vulnerable, but I get bored easy. Like once the chase is no longer exciting me, I get bored, bro. And if I get bored, I'm like, okay, I'm done. So
You're the problem.
I am the problem because, bro, I'm a person that is a lover of love.
How old are you?
you? I'm 29 in October.
You gotta slow down. No, it's not even about slowing down. It's about maybe like I wouldn't even say maturity. It's just like an acceptance of you can't have your cake and eat it.
Bro, that's the thing. The thing is, I'm so much like whenever they get like what I'm trying to say is I become like once I'm seeing someone, I can love bomb, right? Because I love that.
Yeah.
You know? So I can go
So you
all in.
and you think it's too much for them, or they tell you, "Yo, this is too much."
No, it's not about that.
Okay.
It's like once I go all in, and then I become bored of like, like it's no longer exciting as much as it used to be, then I just like stop replying.
So you tell me you enjoy the chase than the destination?
For the people that I'm seeing right now, yes. Until I find out one that's gonna make me be like, yo, okay, this destination we're gonna be driving and cruising together, no matter the weather and stuff. I'm just gonna keep enjoying the chase, bro. I just haven't found that one yet. It's a problem, bro. It's a problem.
Dog. Hey, yo, welcome back to the Potato Babies podcast.
Yeah,
I'm your host, Melly. I'm sitting with the emotional Dilly.
In case you don't know, now you know.
Now you know, but before we get started into this episode, wherever you're listening to this, give us a like, give us a 5-star rating, hit the link up if you want to join our FPL league. It's there. You're gonna lose. I'm just letting you know. But if you want to compete, come into that.
Let's get it.
We have a WhatsApp channel where we give you updates, but we give opinions on what's happening in football and a lot of other stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. Hit that. It's in the link in the description wherever you're listening to this too. But let's get into it, man.
You don't know.
Let's actually start with how we ended it last week.
Which was
Mourinho, bro.
Oof.
You saw the Netflix doc, yeah?
Yes.
Actually, tell me your thoughts, because I have, because I'm Chelsea,
right?
So it was very like whoa. But anyway,
okay. So for me, it was two things. They focused more on the Inter, Chelsea, and Madrid more than they focused more on like United, Roma, or Fenerbahce. And
they
stuff
focused
like
on the more important stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
it's fine.
No. That's fair enough. I'm not gonna. Moving on. I'm not gonna come back.
There was no focus on Spurs. There was no focus on like the mediocre things. But yeah, continue.
Are you throwing this right now? Are you throwing shades?
No, right. Continue.
Anywho, and it was more about who is Jose, like. So this is how I said they were more focused on like who is he and not really what it did for football, apart from what it did for Chelsea. Like I feel like Chelsea was more of the vocal.
I think it was both. I think what a manager does with whatever club is his contribution to football.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be like how you said it was like it. How Mourinho worked wasn't like holistically good for football.
No. He was good for football at that time. He was someone who, at his time, will use the word.
What are we saying at his time? Like he's still not like operating right now.
He is, but come on, man. It doesn't play. It's like trying to say, comparing like during the time of, how do you say, it's when Welbeck was shining or something, and right now, no, actually, Welbeck is doing good.
No, I have the same energy you have for Cristiano Ronaldo. You don't stoop down to be like it's not the same. You just recognize his greatness. I'm saying do the same with Mourinho.
No. Ronaldo is still doing it on a like. It's still been the top player in his league. It's still been all that.
Mourinho's coaching the biggest club in the world. So what are you saying
right now? Currently,
so what do you mean? It's always been. It's Madrid, fam.
My point
There's nothing bigger than Madrid.
My point is, he just got the job, bro.
No, but
so I can't speak much.
That's what I'm saying.
Right
it's like
now.
the way you're referring to him, like he's past his prime. Yes, probably from a timeline perspective, you could say his prime years were Inter, Chelsea, Madrid.
What I was saying,
first time Madrid.
Bro, what I'm trying to say is, he, at that time, at his time, he revolutionized football. For his time.
That's a big word.
Exactly.
Revolutionized? I don't think.
Bro,
I think he challenged the status quo.
Bro, he challenged the system.
That's what I'm saying, but he didn't revolutionize anything. I think.
In the sense that it made people understand, like, before it was more about the players and whatnot, but he brought attention more to the managers in his own way, in the sense that how they speak to media, how they speak to the players, how they involve with like, bro, it was challenging.
He was a different personality. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. He challenged the status quo.
Okay, that's why I kind of say, like, for coaches, it kind of revolutionized how people see coaches in this time. Then the likes of Pep took over and changed the game completely. So this is my perspective. Like, bro, I love Mourinho, man. Like, he coached me as well.
He coached you?
He didn't coach me.
Damn, I
But he
didn't know
coached
this.
my
I'm
boys.
sitting with a former,
Yeah,
a former football man.
I got his contact,
Football
bro.
player.
I mean, he saved as Jose on my phone, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I
right.
can show you right now.
Yeah, right.
You want me to call him? You see Jose. But anyways,
Yeah,
for me, that's what I see. That's what I saw. It was really, really enlightening to see something like that. But also, then watching the Pep one, there's a much, much bigger difference in the terms of how I saw it.
It's
know?
different. Yeah, I think I don't think there's one manager who's like the other. You can see similarities. Yes, I can see some similarities in Jose and Mourinho, but they are very different coaches.
Yes, but for me, Pep was more about the game. Jose was more about the person than the game. You know,
I think the thing is that with the Mourinho one, it was a different time. The time that we saw was a capsule. It wasn't. We didn't see the modern dressing room.
That's why I said I didn't like the documentary as much.
Do you know why?
Because it focused more on the Inter, treble, Chelsea, new changes to Chelsea and whatnot, and then the Real Madrid.
Yeah,
you know?
but listen, I've seen Mourinho's coaching style. Like, we've got a glimpse to it into the All or Nothing, the Tottenham one.
Right.
That's where I saw the modern coach of Mourinho.
Right.
He's different from what he was at Chelsea and the first time at Madrid.
Yes.
It's a totally different, because he's also had to change with the times. You can't communicate to people like you did back in the day. It's totally different. And he's changed his thing. So there's definitely going to be another documentary, probably like, I don't know, 10 years from now, to see like the modern. I'd like to get a glimpse into how it's happening now in Madrid, because I think how we are thinking about when we heard last season that Mourinho is gonna take over Real Madrid, we all said, yeah, he's the only guy who could probably fix it. But what we have is from the notion from the past, because we've seen, but we're like that those mechanisms that you used back then, I don't know if it works now. But maybe he's refined his way to also be as effective presently as he was in the past. We don't know.
Time for us to
it's time for us to see that.
Yeah.
It's time for us to see that. But just like him, the mentality, the arrogance, the confidence he instilled in players, that oomph. Yeah, bro. I was like, yo. Yeah, there's nothing that, like, there's a few things that make me like cry in real life, like very emotional. I only get emotional with happy things.
Right.
Like, it's hard for me to, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Like, if I'm like something very sad happens, I cry.
Right.
But like, it's rare. Where like emotion gets, it's when I'm happy. Like, I see something that makes me emotional and I'll cry.
Right.
Or like football, like it doesn't matter what team it is. Like, I feel the goosebumps and it just makes me emotional. I'm like, this is so beautiful. You know what I mean?
I mean, his relationship with like John Terry and Chelsea, bro, that was beautiful. You know, like what did
and Lampard,
yeah, and Lampard, bro.
You know what I learned? I was like, it's so important to have people in your life that see the good in you.
Yes.
Because like when Frank Lampard was saying like Jose told him he was the best.
Yes.
He didn't think that. But it took Jose to tell him that he was, for him to believe, for him to that mental unplug. Yeah. So now there's a pathway where I can be better than what I am and elevate.
Yes.
And it's like, when I saw, I'm like, it's so important to just to be surrounded by the right people who can like push you towards the potential that they do see in you. Yes. And it's like, yeah.
Because sometimes because you are in that motion, you're in that odd sit, you don't tend to see those things. So if you have those people around you that are able to like see those things and push you towards those things, even like it's so important for you to have someone that believed in you more than you believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, as much as you believe in yourself, if you have that person that just believe in you a little bit more.
But it's also more important that you believe it yourself as well.
Course.
It's good to have these external factors that are like, yo, you can do this. But you have to to be the one to open your hand and accept it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I think Mourinho is very good at creating the enemy and making his players believe that these other men them are the flipping enemy.
And
That
in his own
galvanizes-
word, that is very good because he was
Yeah.
able to use that to galvanize loyalty.
Yeah.
And besides loyalty, put that anchor like it's us against them.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
that's us against them mentality is what helped him during that time.
Like, I don't know if
You know,
like,
it's always a war with
Yeah.
Mourinho.
Yeah, yeah.
War against the media, war against the owners, war against the other team.
I don't know if you've ever felt like you could die for someone, because when the players say we were going to war, we're willing to die,
war,
I
bro.
believe them when they say that.
Yeah.
Have
Because
you ever
they
felt
show
that
it.
in your life, like, yo, I could die for this person?
It depends.
You see how hard it is
Yeah.
for you to even like
Oh yeah.
succumb and be like, yes, I felt that feeling before.
I could die for my fans. So.
You know, that's why I'm like, that's why I'm like, it's so when these players say these things, maybe we might think it's like it's hyperbole and just for like, but like I believe them when they say it because they say it with such conviction. And
Because you gotta understand that they see their coach more than they see their family, you know.
oh yeah, yeah. They
you know,
spend so much time together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if like they become family, bro, like more than their personal family, like they're traveling together, going places together. They go through the ups and downs together.
Yeah.
When they win trophy, they lift it together. When they got defeated, they got, you know,
Defeated
they cried
together.
together, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, so when one of them pain, it affects the whole team, especially with the coach. If the coach have a pain that, let's say, personal life, it affects the team, bro. And we can see that in Pep and when he got divorced with his wife. Pep
Yeah,
was
let's go
so-
to the Pep one.
Yes.
Did you see the Prime one?
bro.
one on Pep.
I was like, you see, the thing
Yeah,
is, bro.
they're so different, these two.
That's what I was trying to say, bro.
But again, I wish we had insight into his time at Barca and Bayern. Like, I'd like to see that before
Well,
the
it's-
era change.
But this one focused more on after they won, like the what they call it, after the Man City winning era. It was more towards the
struggle.
decline.
Did you see the?
You know?
I think they did it all or nothing for City.
I haven't seen it.
I think I've seen a lot of them. I think they did. Yeah, they
haven't seen
they did. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But
This is
speaking about this one,
yes. This is yeah.
What-
Go.
it's a lot about. I think this one was I could tell. Yes, he's he's a tactical. He's brilliant at that.
Tactician.
But he's very emotionally aware.
That is the thing that most people, or we looking from the outside, we always see Pep as this robotic manager.
I've never
But-
seen that. Yeah.
No. I'm saying
Oh, yeah?
in the sense that people expect, Pep, he sees that this thing is going wrong, is going to make a change and move on. Or this player doesn't want to be part of the
Yeah.
team. If
you know what?
get out, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yo, when you're saying that, like, we never know what goes into a selection. We just think Pep
Exactly.
is this brutal guy.
Exactly.
But when they were like, I don't know, even Chicky was like, it really hurts him.
Who, Paul Walker?
Like, you know, it not like Tiki was cheeky.
Checky.
TXI. No, he's director. He's technical director.
Mhm,
But he left. He's at Porto or Lisbon or Sporting. One of those two. No,
Right.
he's a Sporting. He went to Sporting. But like when they were doing like the background interviews, it's like it really hurts Pep when there's players who are always working hard and he can't play them. So when they went to Bayer Leverkusen
And changed.
and he
10.
changed the whole thing,
Yes.
like I really like this guy just wants his players to play.
Yes.
It's not that deep where like we think it's like
Yeah.
this guy's ruthless, tactical, wada.
Exactly.
No, he was just giving them a chance. And when they let him down, it's like, why are you doing this to me? You go and you
give you-
play like that.
Yes.
I feel lonely. I'm like, this guy. You see when he started crying, I was like,
bro, this is
oh,
the thing.
bro. I
you
was like,
see,
bro.
Why I like that interview or documentary from Pep is it shows us his vulnerability
Yeah,
a
it's like
lot.
this guy's just human, fam.
Bro,
He's genius,
like,
but he's human.
he's so into the game. He loves the game so much that it occupies him mentally, physically, and everything. He leaves the game, bro.
Yeah.
And I respect him so much after watching that game. I always like Pep.
Yeah.
But,
But seeing these insights,
You know.
it just gives you a better understanding of like him as a person.
yes,
Because
bro.
again,
saw
we're
the
not privy to a lot of these
Yes.
things. We make a lot of assumptions, but
Yes.
that's why I'm like, I see people who's like, nah, we should never be seeing stuff like this. But I'm like, why? Why is more context not good?
Yes.
Because we've all been having assumptions on things.
You know why?
But this is just more informed. It's just like,
Because sometimes it's better to not meet your heroes, you know, that type of thing, whereby the more you know,
it's like,
yeah, like, so sometimes people don't want to know those things and just want to see the persona for that person that they're used to. Because the more they start getting insider information, or the more they start seeing more of that person inside of things that they don't see before, it start becoming a little bit like, you know,
this is not the picture I had in my head.
Exactly.
And maybe I'm a bit disappointed.
Yes.
But
No.
I love
I
context.
loved it.
I love this
Exactly.
context. It gives so much
You
meaning.
know why? You're an actor, bro. Those things help you build a better character.
That has a part to do with it too. But as well, it's nice to, bro. I have a passion for football. I love watching it. I love everything about it.
Right.
And but in this thing of football, it's like there's people behind it. We
They're
don't know
humans, bro.
anything about the human side of the game, and to get insight into it is, I thoroughly enjoy seeing it. That's why I love these all or nothings. Like even I watched
excited for the United one,
I
though.
watched the Arsenal one, I watched the Tottenham one, and it's like the only reason I can say I don't like it, I hate liking opposition. That's the only thing because we're emotional people.
Yeah.
You can't guard yourself of feeling, of being emotional. You're human. That's the only part I might not like about it, but I'm able to put that aside and acknowledge what I'm watching. I like seeing those things.
So for me with the Pep one, I hate the fact that I get to like him more as a person, bro. For real, like I just don't like the fact that, oh, I actually like this guy. I have to like this guy. Like for me, it's like it's supposed to be the up, bro. Like you can't be falling in love with the up. You feel me?
It's
in
because
that
I
sense.
think the human journey, the human experience is about seeing people and finding ourselves in people.
Right.
The fact that you have that emotional feeling towards Pep now, it's just the human side in you reacting and being attracted to them. It's like, oh snap, I feel like this too. Oh, in fact, we're more similar than we are different.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, we've been to Soho and all of that. We've met famous people. We put a lot of famous people on a pedestal to where it's like we think they are better. But when you're in the midst of these people, and like it's like there's nothing. When I've met and encountered famous people, are like,
you're just same thing I do.
You're just a human being who just happened to be at the right place at the right time and put in work and what.
Yes,
and that's
bro.
it. And it's like once you realize how similar we all are, the quicker you are to maximize your capabilities in a lot of things, but to also know you're not that special.
Bro,
you know,
a beautiful example of this was I don't know if you were there. I was at Soho. I know Noah was there with Emmanuel. We at Soho, and they was doing the like Fast and Furious 10. They were in town. They were doing the party at Soho there, bro. And this we were just like laughing and drinking and smoking, like, bro, just like we do on a regular. They're doing it there, and I'm looking at them and be like, guys, once you guys go home, aren't you too old?
We're all the same, bro.
You know,
You're
bro,
all the same.
so much, man.
Yeah, and I think I also continue. Sorry.
And it was so like that gave me. Like at that point, it gave me because that was the closest I got to like seeing them partying and chilling and just vibing, you know. And it just gave me this realization that they are just as much human and want to do human thing just like anybody else. You know, they go through emotions, they go through ups and downs, like the happiness. Bro, they were excited for the little things just like we are.
Just like we are.
You know.
Maybe the initial like, it's a famous person, it lasts for like 5-10 seconds.
Yes, bro.
Unless you're like a groupie or something. But after that, it's just like, I think I told you when I met Daniel Craig in the gym.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously, when he says, yo, and you're like, oh snap, it's Daniel Craig.
You
That
get me.
initial like, but after that, we're in the gym, we're doing the same things,
workout.
and it's like you're this, bro. It's just like it's at the end of the day, it's like okay,
Yes, bro.
I've had that feeling for so many like famous people I've met, and I thought I was weird. It's like whatever, because you. For a long time, you sit in your house, you watch interviews, you see people fanning out. You're like, damn, you know, there's this built-up thing. Is like, yo, no one can act natural around famous people. But when you get there, you're like, dog, this is just a normal person.
And you know
fam.
the funny thing is, as much as we are fans of these people, they're also fans of other celebrities themselves, right?
Yeah.
And a good example was there's a video of Rashford when we played against, I think we played against PSG or something back then. And it was on the same line with Neymar. And then I think during the time of like Rashford, Lingard, Marshall, Greenwood and all that.
Yeah.
So
glory days.
yeah.
It's not even
That was
glory
not glory
days.
bro.
It's just like,
but it was a fun
these are
time.
good prospects.
It was a
You're
fun
like, yo.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was a fun
Anyway.
time to be for.
Anyway,
yeah.
So Rashford was on the same line with Neymar, and you looked at Neymar, and Lingard was behind them, and they were kind of like fanning out,
yeah.
you know. And then Rashford didn't know what he wanted to say to Neymar, and he was looking and smiling, and he was like, "Oh." So he said something to Neymar, and then after that, they went to the dressing room, and Lingard was like, "What did you say to Neymar?"
Yeah, I remember.
And it was
this.
like,
Yeah.
"Sonny in it."
It's Sonny in it, yeah.
And Lingard was like, "Really? So you saw Neymar, you're just gonna say Sonny in it?"
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, I
You know?
remember watching that. It's just because, I totally understand the feeling, but it literally passes after those like initial thing, and then you just see the human, and the other human sees you, and it's like at the end of the day, that's what we are, and it's like we build up wealth, fame to be these things that are so unattainable that we distance ourselves from their attainability. So when we're in the midst of them, we expect this feeling to be like something we've never felt.
Right.
But when you're in the midst of like fame, wealth and stuff, I've been in rooms where it's like this billionaires.
Right.
And when I look at them, it's like, yo, this stuff it's not unattainable. It doesn't feel like that. Why doesn't it feel like that? Because you're looking at another human.
Yes.
They're not robots, they're not angels, they're not divine beings. They are just like you. They've just managed to figure out stuff, be in the right time, in the right place, work hard and harness their energy, whatever they need.
There is a saying we say in Nigeria or in Pidgin. We say, people with it do not get to head. Like, what that means is that if you are people who are billionaires don't have two heads.
Two heads, yeah.
You know, they have the same eyes,
Just like
same
you.
head, just like me. So if they can do it, I can do it. So the only difference is they've done it and I've not. You know, so it's very attainable. And once you're able, like you said, to be in the rooms with this kind of people or to see them up close in person, you just tend to see the human side. And yeah.
Let's get back to football.
Yes.
This podcast has been going like everywhere.
Bro, it's
But
been
it's
an
start with
emotional
Pep.
day, bro. It's been an emotional day, bro.
Speaking of things people can and cannot do, Arsenal.
Okay.
I was looking at them this weekend.
Okay.
Who was on the bench, who was in the stands, and what was also on the pitch.
Okay.
And I don't think you can argue this, but you can probably try. We may agree or disagree, but I think, yes, but this is the question. Do you think Arsenal have the best defense in Europe?
I feel that's very debatable. You know, if I feel like it's very debatable, no this to them, they have an amazing. So for me, I'll put it like this. If you talk about best defense in England, I might probably agree with you and say, yes,
Europe,
they have the best defense in England. But in Europe, bro, you have to start thinking about teams like PSG. They lost to PSG, you know?
Yeah, but not defensively. They lost because they didn't attack. They didn't lose because they couldn't defend.
Bro, they lost because they...
But I still think Arsenal have a better defense than PSG.
Bro,
like with the stuff they've bought as well.
That's I say it's very debatable.
So it's like
there's a good argument there that they have, but there's also
Gabriel,
other teams that can...
Saliba, Mosquera. Hincapié. Now they added Konsa,
Because
Timber,
bro,
flipping Calafiori.
Timber is injured.
I know,
Saliba
but
is injured. That's why they got Konsa.
But even like with the reinforcements that they've brought in, it's like, bro,
okay,
you barely skip a beat.
I have a question. Last season shows their defensive prowess, right?
Prowess, yeah.
Yeah, like I think they, especially the connection of Gabriel and Saliba. Yeah. I think they started about 17 games and they had like 15 clean sheets between them. In games
I think you're
together.
pushing it.
I don't know.
No, let's just say they started really well. They did.
No, I'm saying like throughout their 60, 50 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was don't quote me on this. It was 28. They conceded 28 goals.
They conceded 28 goals.
If I'm not mistaken.
Fine.
But yeah.
But bro, that's really good.
That's
for
good.
Defense.
That's
I'm saying the connection between
good.
Saliba and Gabriel.
Those two, yeah.
They have among them, they have like 15 clean sheets, bro, which is also pretty good. And out of those 15 clean sheets, they played together or they started together in 17 matches, and they have 15 clean sheet games that they started together. I'm not saying like they played together, you know. So, and 15 clean sheets in the whole season, bro, that's amazing stuff, you know. But nevertheless, do you think they will be able to replicate last season again?
I don't think so, because I think they can sort of replicate like defensive solidarity. But again, how many times last season did we say they shouldn't have won that because of refereeing or what they've been doing in the box?
Yes.
This season, none of that. Is gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be interesting how they pivot from that strategy.
Right.
And obviously, judging from that first game, the first game, if you read my reaction on the channel, but it was a very impressive performance.
Right.
I was obviously expecting an Arsenal win, but I think I think the game was fair in the sense because Coventry played really well as well. I'm not looking at that Coventry loss and being like, oh, Arsenal are so good. Arsenal are good. They are good, but I want to see them against. So their next game is Villa and then Chelsea, and it's going to be nicer to see. But they are solid. That's why I'm like, even on the bench, I was like, it's going to be hard to touch Arsenal.
Yes,
really, it's going to be hard to touch it because they're really good.
You know,
one thing I'm not afraid of Arsenal is them going forward.
The attack.
That I'm not afraid of at all. It's just the defense.
Is great. Their defense is also good.
No, their midfield is probably first or second right now in the league. Probably first. Yeah. It's like it's really good.
Yes, exactly.
But until Guimaraes actually plays because he's out for a couple of weeks, it's okay. But
their attack is not as scary as their defense.
Yeah, it's not. You know,
they
build in phases.
Yes.
So again, if we're watching the Pep thing, what Khaldoon was saying is like, Khaldoon said, Arsenal are buying for immediate. Yeah, they buy for immediate impact.
Right.
We buy for longevity. So that's the Conte signing now.
Right.
I don't know. Arsenal don't invest young.
Yes. They invest in already made.
Already made and they put it in.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's microwave because it's been building for 5-6 years. On the 5th year, they won. The 6th year, he won it. But all of that, it wasn't a project of young people growing together.
Yes.
It was always buying ready-made.
Yes.
So I don't know if they'll soon pivot from that because it's very expensive to buy people in their prime.
Yeah.
It's not a sustainable way of operating in football.
But
if they keep winning, it's, you know.
But so the question is, do you think they were able to win the season? I mean,
it's really early. Yes, but right now, all the signs are pointing to an Arsenal win right now.
They are the defending champion. So they have to, like, if the people are speaking on anyone win, the defending champion is always the first person on that table. You know, that's the people you want to aim for. One thing I'm going to say about the Arsenal Coventry game is Arsenal winning was very much expected.
Yeah.
We expected that. We expected them to win. We expected them to win in a reasonable fashion as well. You know? And we expected, we didn't expect much from Coventry, but
we saw promising signs.
Yes,
Yeah.
they showed like, okay, this season there's gonna be challenging, and this is something I actually like among the what they call it, the teams that qualified into the Prem. So we got 3 teams, and 2 of them actually won.
1-day games.
Yeah, in Ipswich. And,
Ipswich beat Southampton.
Yes.
And Hull beat.
Hull won United.
Yeah.
Don't get me.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. But at the end of the day, they show what I saw from these people is they are coming to stay. It's still too early, and of course teams are gonna everyone is gonna get to where they need to be eventually. But these teams are like, yo, we're coming and we're coming to fight. Yeah. So my advice for any other teams that is already in the Prem, don't look down on them. Don't do that.
Yeah, again, like if your ego goes before you, or your stature of your club goes before your actual ability on the field, you've lost the game.
This is where I felt United were wrong.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
We can just transition right now.
No, let's not transition now, because I want to speak about Chelsea, because the rest it flows after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you did see it. We're not going to spend too much on this because we've spent so much time on it last season, and now what came out last week was that Bowley and Walter
want to sell their stakes.
They want to sell their stake. We know why Walter wants to sell his stake,
right?
Because he's selling the Lakers already. That's like 12 billion.
Right. So he's trying to retire and stuff.
No, he's got IRS, bro, some fraud stuff. He needs cash.
Okay.
I'm like, how much cash do you need, bro? 12 billion? But anyway, so he's looking for liquidity, I'm assuming.
Right.
But Bowley's also part of that.
Right.
Bowley and Clearlake have not had the most brilliant of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So they have different ideas on like recruitment.
I feel
how
that's
we recruit.
affected Chelsea a lot as a team. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously there's problems at the top. It's gone down. Obviously there's a bit of a pivot this year in terms of how we recruit, calling Alonso the manager. It looks like a more of a collaborative effort in just how Chelsea's run right now. But we don't know if it's going to work. But if you'd ask me who I'd prefer between Bowley and Clearlake, I'd obviously say Bowley, because he has a track record of building franchises, done with the Dodgers. And that's a big-ass franchise. So it's like, I've seen that happen there. And I would love for it to happen with Chelsea. We have no sign of what's happening with the stadium. There's plans, but there's no execution, because there's a lot of like the real estate where Stamford Bridge is right now. It's prime real estate, bro. You can't build over a certain height because you're blocking the view to this bridge that's over there. A law that was set by King Wada Wada back in the day, and it's like we want to move to Earls Court, which is down the road, but that already has that space has already have plans, so it's very complicated. And when it comes to like the government, everything's slow, bro. But next 5 years, I still don't think we have a stadium. If we do, that would mean Chelsea leaving Stamford Bridge and playing probably at Wembley for like 5 years. And I don't want to.
Would you like?
Or we do the stand by stand thing, and it's like,
build it one bit by bit.
I'd rather not see the progress. I just want to see the finished product. That's just from me. But I saw how bad it was for Tottenham when they moved to Wembley. But we aren't Tottenham. But like, but I think that's the best case scenario right now. But we're so far from actual starting of construction to actually having a stadium. And I think part of it is because they don't agree on a lot of things. And it's like, so yes, one owner would be better. I prefer just one guy, so he doesn't have to consult with people.
But most teams today always have like more than one guy. Like United, for example, there's Ineos, but the brothers we don't talk about are still there.
Yeah,
you know,
but those are two different
Liverpool-
entities. We're talking about like, okay, the
But
Lewis family
wait,
own
I'm-
Tottenham. They don't have to consult with anyone. It's just
Yes,
them.
Yes,
you
I
know?
The same thing with the
The
Nottingham
Glazers, the
Forest.
flipping the Cronkies at Arsenal. They don't have to
Yeah.
talk to anyone.
Even
FSG don't have to. They just
Martinez, who was that guy?
Marinakis. You know.
Marinakis.
But with Chelsea, it was
So-
a consortium of people.
So Chelsea, the main owners of Chelsea is
Clear
Clear
Lake,
Lake.
yeah.
I think they
But
have
the
like
face was Burnley.
61,
61, yeah.
and then the rest of them have like 12%.
Yeah,
each.
Bowley has like 12 and someone else has 12.
I think
but
Walter has 12. I made a research about it actually.
Yeah, they're
so
12,
Clear Lake
12, yeah.
is 61 and Bowley is 12. Walter is 12, and then the other guy, Hans Hogg or something.
Yeah, these weird names.
12.
Yeah.
But Bowley and Walter wants to sell to Clear Lake, and because they basically between Bowley and Clear
No,
Lake.
they don't even have to sell to Clear Lake. It would be in Clear Lake's best interest to buy
buy
it off them, than somebody else coming in.
My point is, I have a question because we saw Bowley's team, like when you guys won the FIFA World Cup, for example, it was mostly Bowley's equipment and whatnot, whatever.
What? This last Club World Cup?
Yeah.
That was more so Clear Lake. There's more so Clear Lake, bro. Like,
Before the bro.
but again, we don't like. Again, we're
So
speaking.
the equipment, so this is what I've seen from Chelsea so far.
The
You
only
guys buy
recruitment-
young, you guys buy young, but with this resale value. So a lot of the players that you buy a lot of young
That's
players.
not Bowley's strategy. It's Clear Lake's strategy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's Bowley's strategy?
Bowley's strategy, we saw it when he came in. He bought Sterling, he bought Koulibaly, he bought Aubameyang, he bought the experience.
Right,
But obviously, he didn't know too much of what he was doing, and he admitted that.
right.
But at least, I wouldn't even say at least like the effort for experience was there.
Right.
Clear Lake was a totally different model. It was buy young,
Resale value.
But
make
now,
money.
that's what I'm saying. This season is a bit more interesting.
Because
where
the
it's
thing
like,
is
it's a
class.
mix now.
Right.
It's a mixture of the experience and also the young thing. So we have to see if it works.
So you guys have this two. I think these two heads like kind of in a loggerhead with each other. Do you think that's gonna be good for Alonso, and how do you think that's gonna affect him?
He'll only be affected by it if the people at the top let it affect him. But which I
Okay.
mean, like if it's
That's
too unstable, which I don't believe both these owners want. At the end of the day,
nobody wants it because
at the end of the day,
they
it's
want
just
to
about
win.
money. And
Right.
if the players are winning, it's like
Yes.
there's not much we can argue about, you know.
Right.
But to be honest, I don't really. I don't care about it anymore.
How much power do you think Alonso have?
I think he has a say in who comes to play for him because at the end of the day, he has to be working for them. He has absolutely no power to who owns the club. That's for damn sure. But we will see more even to know. Like,
Do you think you need more experienced players?
no, I think we got that. We got what is
You only
available.
got Danny and Edison.
No, that's not experience. Like, what do you mean? We got Lacroix, we got Chavaria, we got experience. We got experience where we needed it.
So all the players you guys bought this season were more of like experience in terms of Premier League
Lacroix is
proven.
26, 27. Like he's
No, you got
he's
older and
Yeah, we
experienced.
got older and experienced which
Compared
is what
to
we're
what
crying
you
for.
guys- yes.
exactly as to what we were getting before,
Okay.
and that's fine. Yeah, and then we did get the Welbecks and the Hendersons, which is okay. I'm cool, but I'm also one experience on the pitch than in the background. But I'm not the one to judge now.
Right.
If Alonso says he wants it, give it to him. That's the power we hadn't seen with any other manager.
So-
that's why I'm willing to accept it.
It's too early to call. We're
Too
gonna
early to call. We have
you
to
know?
see. We'll see.
But one more question that I have for you is: so Alonso is the manager, is in charge and whatnot and whatnot. Do you think he will be able to have enough power to dictate? And Clear Lake is not gonna be like, oh, I want these players to play and whatever. Do you think then, because in the situation with Maresca, for example, they have this whole they were in the loggerheads a lot on which players they want to play and whatnot.
I think they did change. That's why I'm saying they did change,
We
because
haven't seen
before
his
with that Maresca,
effectiveness.
Rosinia, and the previous managers, it was like, this is my place. I tell you what to do.
Right.
It wasn't a collaborative thing.
Right.
Because again, when Maresca threw a fit in the transfer window saying that we need a defender, we need a CB, and they didn't give it to him. They're like, use what you got. And we went into the season and we saw what happened. And then later you say, oh, we need a defender. But yeah, the coach told you that. But now I think they've learned from their mistakes. You can't have this super authoritative way of running a club where you're not willing to listen to the guy who's going to be with these players every day. He's the one who's on the field. He knows what he likes and he knows what he needs and he knows what he doesn't need. And if you keep giving him things that he does not need and you're expecting him to cook with ingredients he didn't ask for, it doesn't work like that, you know? Doesn't work like that in the kitchen. Doesn't work like that on the football field.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. That's just my 2 cents on it. But obviously I'm looking forward to the season.
We'll see how the season goes.
In Alonso, we trust.
Well, like this season is gonna be fun, man, because we have like 9 new managers. It's interesting to see how this whole things are gonna come on board, bro. Like really,
Yeah,
really
9 of them.
interesting,
9 of them.
9 new
9 of them.
managers, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of those managers played against
Each other. Yeah.
you know,
Or with each
or
other.
with, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
against or with, and it's interesting to see that what you're gonna bring to that team, you know. And we see Oliver Glasner lost.
Yeah. He did.
That was his first game.
First game.
You know, that does not change anything about the kind of coach he is.
He's a
Still
good coach.
fresh.
He's
Yes.
a good coach. It's too, yeah, like now
It's
we're
still
just
very
making
early.
assumptions.
Yes,
We
yes,
can't
yes.
judge anything now.
Of course.
Like we can't even judge Arsenal.
Yes.
It's just, it's really hard to
Coventry's
judge. now.
Lampard, right?
Yeah,
Coventry's
Coventry's Lampard.
And we see Lampard from anyway, I'm just gonna say I'm excited to see how these games are gonna go because we're going to see
It's an open league.
Bro, it's
It
gonna
looks
be
really
so
open.
interesting.
It looks really open, but
It's gonna be interesting.
like I said, first 10 games tell us a lot.
yes.
But again, January is when we make predictions because it's like we can
Now
make
we know
more informed.
Yes.
Yeah, predictions.
More informed decisions as well.
Yeah. Let's talk about your midfield, bro.
Okay.
So, according to the market,
Right.
you've gone in for Baleba and you got an injured Baleba. So he's coming in, still going to go through rehabilitation. He's not going to play.
He's gonna be coming in September, which is fine.
Yeah, That's why I'm saying you. I remember when we said you're not going to get a fit. You're not going to get a Baleba for less than 100. Like I remember
We
I was
did
talking
get
about
a
it.
less
I
than
know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, like if we knew he was going to be injured, then yeah.
So you think the injury played?
Yes, it did.
Bro.
Because do you know why? Look at the market we're in, bro. No one's good at you.
Bro, I get
You're
that.
not. United is not that good at doing business.
Bro, we've proved that in the
No,
last
but-
summer and this summer that we're good at doing business.
In what sense?
Bro, with our equipment, man. Last season we got the likes of Bruno. I said Bruno, sorry. Mbuemo, Cunha, Sesko
yeah.
at good prices as well. This season,
No,
we've
but
got
I'm
players
saying,
at good
but
prices
I'm
as
talking
well.
for specifically for you, like because the way you looked at me when I said you're not gonna get him for less than 100, and you're saying because you got him for less than 100 now, it's based on your ability to negotiate that price. I'm like, no, it's because he was injured.
No, I'm not saying it's because of our ability to negotiate the price, but it's also not because he was injured, bro. Because if
He wanted to go there.
exactly,
Which is that doesn't matter
but
to a
since
selling
last
club.
season though, like
It doesn't matter.
My point is, bro, we are not gonna pay 100 euros for Baleba. We can,
Yeah, no one is.
huh?
No one is.
Because
But he's
exactly.
worth that. That's
I'm
why.
not
Do you know
saying-
why? But look, Brighton put a sell on.
Right.
Because he's gonna be. Because Brighton know what they have.
Bro,
But
I get
again,
it.
this guy's injured. He's not going to be playing for you, but he wants to go, okay, we will sell him.
Right.
Why did they not sell him last year? He wanted to go to United. Why did they not sell him? Because United said, we're not paying that.
Paying 100, yes.
Exactly.
And wait, and when he was playing last season, he was good. Last season, he didn't do jack.
Yeah, and then he got injured. No, he was back. But
yes,
that doesn't matter.
No, but that's also that also affects his price, bro.
No, it affects
Because-
his price if he's over 30.
No.
If he's over 28, The guy is 22.
Bro, prices go ups and down. With
Not
these
for young
players.
kids, bro. Not for kids.
He does
No,
for them as well.
Not for these young kids, bro. If I've had a brilliant season, then I've had a down season.
Yes.
Everybody sells on the potential of the good season. You don't sell because the kid is on the down.
Yes,
because he's young.
But if I'm buying, my debate will be on the bad season.
Yeah, but
and not on
that's
the
why
good
you
season.
couldn't get him last season. The
Because
reason
he
you
was
got
good.
him now is because he's injured. One,
And he also
but
had a
two,
bad
and he
season.
also wanted. Yeah.
And
No,
three,
I
he
don't
also
think because he had
wanted
a bad
United.
season.
He also wanted
yeah,
United.
those things work in your favor.
Yes.
But that never stops a selling club from giving you their price.
Yes, but that can also stop us from buying at their price.
Exactly my point. You're proving my point.
Yeah.
You're just proving the point.
We're agreeing on the same thing, but it's like the whole point you're trying to make is you're trying to say, oh, United is bad at business.
No, I'm not
and-
saying you're bad at business. It's like, I'm saying you guys are lucky right now. Not lucky, but like, this is a good opportunity because you got a player at a good price, like a good price.
It's so the thing about United business I like right now is before United is used to paying whatever to sign names. Oh, Anthony, he had a good season. Okay, we're gonna pay 80 mil for him. He wants 90, give him 90. Let's have him before someone else gets him because he's hot right now. So we get him before anyone else get him. And right now we're like, no, we don't want that. We don't want you to come to United because you're gonna be paid wages of over 300 euros or over 200 euros.
Nobody just pays that small.
What?
As a footballer. Yeah, 300,000, yeah, but not 300 euros.
Bro, you know what I mean.
No, I
man.
don't. The listeners don't. What are you talking about? What are you talking
Bro,
about?
okay, 200,000 euros or 300,000 euros or 300k, you know,
Whatever,
or 200k.
Yeah.
So this is what we do before, but right now we're like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're only gonna buy you if you want us. And most of the players who've bought since last season and this season actually show that they wanted United before we get them. So it wasn't about the money; it was about the badge, and that's very important. That's something that I really like about our recruitment.
But that's not
this
going to work
season.
all the time.
Right
Because-
now it is. So for now,
but you're
I'm
not-
good with it.
But if you operate like that in the market
I'm
and you're just going based on who wants you, you're never going to get the best of the best.
Bro, I understand.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, for now, we are.
It's working.
Huh?
For now, it's working.
Yes, and also because we are not the United we used to be. One.
You've been in a rebuild since 2013.
No, it's different.
Okay, no.
Bro, it's different.
That's my opinion.
Because
But anyway, continue.
Because back then, bro, we were buying players. Like when you're building, you build with like, you know, from the basics. But we were not rebuilding from the basics back then.
But a rebuild is a rebuild. Doesn't matter
Bro,
where it starts.
So
a
right
rebuild
now,
is a
we're
rebuild.
rebuilding from the basics. New ownership, new system, new whatever.
But this
So
has been
we
happening since 2013.
No, we've had the same owners since
No,
2013.
a rebuild in terms of the squad. You've
Bro.
been rebuilding. You've been trying to find things and they haven't worked.
That was Glasner's, bro. Now,
The Glazers doesn't matter, bro.
Bro,
but
the
the,
Glazers-
club didn't change. The club changed. Is it Manchester and United? No, it's still United.
Bro, but the team behind the club are changing.
It doesn't matter.
It does,
United is
bro.
United. I'm saying
And we're
you've been
still
in.
the biggest club in England.
Doesn't
That
matter.
doesn't
I don't
change.
care, bro. No, bro. You like you like turning into a brag when you can't prove a point.
No,
Like,
no. I'm just trying to say I agree with you that we've been rebuilding.
Okay.
But that's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about the now and present.
Okay, sweet.
And at the present, for me, since the new ownership, that's what I'm calling a new rebuild for me. Because the Glazers have
So
been
what
doing
were
it-
you doing before?
Bro, the Glazers have just been playing with us, bro. We've been asking for them to leave for the longest time, and they've been playing with us. But now, since like we're able to get new owners, and the new owners are showing us like, bro, like we've had the Glazers for how many years now? So long.
Doesn't matter.
Point is, Ineos came in, we got a new training facility.
That wasn't because of Ineos. It already started under the Glazers.
Bro, no, bro.
You're telling, bro, Ineos came in 2.5 years ago.
Yes.
In 2.5 years, they built a whole training facility.
No, it started.
That's what
But
I'm.
no.
It started before Ineos came in or after Ineos came in.
After Ineos came in.
You sure about that?
Oh, we can search.
No, it's fine. You can search after. We don't have time.
Okay, but I'll show you. And now, not just that, bro. Even the players that's coming in. The players are more. Bro, I was watching like I saw on their socials like Snapchats, bro. The way these players relate to each other right now.
That doesn't matter. It's all about results.
I know.
It's nice to see.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're not used to that, bro.
Okay,
It
fair.
used to be little cliques of people, you know?
Fair.
Rashford and
Okay,
them
fair.
boys.
Alright,
The others.
okay.
But right now, they're all... Bro, these guys are playing tricks and playing cards games
Yeah,
together.
but that
Bro,
doesn't
my
matter.
point is,
3
my
points
point
is what matters.
My point is, it's exciting to see.
And I'm happy for you that.
The way, as a United fan, see that, okay, all those little things behind the scenes, behind the background on the pitch is actually happening. There's a lot of love among the players.
Behind the scenes
but
is making
right
you
now,
happy. I'm happy.
what I was saying right now on the pitch is a defense. Still early to say, oh, it's not working because we lost the first game. Great. But at the same time, what do I see from the game? We got more possessions on the ball. The only thing that I was worried about is I feel like the midfield with Santos, Telemann, and Bruno.
That's
it
an
didn't work.
unbalanced pivot right there.
Yes, it didn't
doesn't work.
You know?
It's not going to work.
So I think what will happen is we're going to have more of Bruno, Telemans, and Baliba. That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like because...
So who's in the pivot? Tillemans is playing the pivot role.
I think
box
so.
to box.
I think so. I don't know.
So and Baleba's holding.
Yes, Baleba is going to hold. And Bruno, I feel like Bruno needs to be free, bro. If he has the freedom to do what he needs on the pitch, it's going to help the players so much. You know?
Do you know
my
what I
opinion.
saw? Yeah,
do
I
you
mean,
see?
I get what you're saying. Out of the top 6 teams, United have the worst defense. You guys need to, bro.
Bro, yeah, our defense is injured.
That's what I'm saying. It's the worst.
And I
But
don't
even if it's
disagree
there,
with
I
you,
don't
bro.
think it's like Euro. Euro needs to step up now. Like he's been here for long. You need to step the hell up,
Bro,
bro.
I see a kid, though.
I don't care. Doesn't matter.
Bro,
Doesn't matter.
you were just saying the same thing about the player the other time, saying, bro, I feel like this is a season, though. I feel like
It should
I feel
be. It should be, bro.
But
it should
he's a
be.
kid.
Like, bro,
He's
Maguire.
21.
It done, bro. It doesn't matter. You've been playing first team football for how long? You've been at United for what, 2 years. You can't establish yourself.
No, bro, but you gotta also understand that he's been changing team.
Doesn't
players.
matter, bro. That happens
Bro,
to
those
everyone.
things happen.
No, I
It
get
affects
it.
your
I get it.
game.
Bro.
Imagine you so use okay. Just imagine we have this chemistry right now. We're used to this, and next week it's you and Noah. Bro,
No,
the
I get it, but
dynamic is
that's
gonna
what
be
I'm
different.
Yeah, if you're playing for a Brentford, we can't even talk about these teams like this
Oh,
anymore.
Brentford is good, bro.
We can't. This is not a Portsmouth. This is
Oh.
not a flipping Notts County. Yeah, at this level, we expect a level of,
course.
greatness.
Yes.
Like you should. That's why I have this expectation because you play for United.
Yes.
If you need I don't know to be coddled or like you need a clear.
No,
I get it. I
for
get
me-
why those things are
for me,
beneficial. I get
this
it.
is Euro season. If you don't do good, then we have to try to move on from you because this is the time you need to like. Look, Maguire is getting old. Luke is injury prone and
What's Luke Shaw doing?
bro?
It's 2026, bro. It's 2026.
No.
Why is Luke Shaw in a starting lineup for United?
Because we don't have any left back,
That's
bro.
that's poor recruitment.
I know we need to get it, bro.
Because you guys don't want to spend, bro. You have to go, bro. Look at the
Brother,
top 6.
do you
Everyone's
think-
spending money.
Do you think
Money is not buying you
Do you think we
wins.
don't know that we need a left back? Do you think we don't know that Luke Shaw is not supposed to be the starting guy right now, or is not supposed to be playing 90 minutes right now? We know all that, bro.
The thing is that you're commending
Listen,
your owners for
No, because,
being
bro-
light on the pocket, which I get.
No, bro,
but bro, it's
about
not your
being light-
money, bro.
No,
It's not your money,
It's not
dog.
about being light in the pocket. It's
Okay.
about not paying extravagant.
But what does that do for your life?
a
What does that do
player
for your life?
That might just come because of the money. I want you to come.
I hate
and
to tell
play
you
for
this,
the
Dillian.
badge,
I hate to
bro.
tell you this.
But this is. I'm happy with that, man.
Footballers play for money as well.
Yes.
It's a big factor
Yes.
in why they play.
Yes, but if you see, listen, but there are also footballers who are there that is willing to play because of the love of football. The money is secondary. The football is first. And when we get those players, and I'm happy to get those players who puts football first.
Bro, the football is
before the
only
money,
first
bro.
because the money is there.
No, the money is secondary, bro.
Bro, if
the
these
money
guys-
is always gonna be there, bro, it's their job,
It's contingent on the other.
brother.
Bro,
It's like,
why aren't you playing football?
Huh?
Why aren't you a football player?
Because I don't know how to play football.
You don't know how to play football?
I can play football, but not at the level that they play.
Okay. But now put yourself in that situation. Would you
Right.
play football if you're not getting paid?
Of course, bro. I pay to play football right now.
Yeah, but not every day and not go to work. You need an extra.
Bro, that's their work.
But
though.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
These things are contingent on each other. You can't
Right.
have one without the other.
Right.
You can only, the money doesn't matter when you've already made the money. Henderson is not playing at Chelsea because of the money. Welbeck is not playing there because of the money.
But why is he playing there? Bro, he's playing
Because he
for
loves
money.
the game.
Bro,
but he's
he's
also
playing
getting
for the money, bro.
Yeah, but
what
bro,
are you saying, bro? My guy's
No.
35 and you guys are paying him. Anderson's like 36, bro. He should be retiring right
no,
now.
but money is not the contributing factor for me choosing the club anymore.
Bro,
it's not.
money.
In the beginning
It
of your
is
career,
money, bro.
no, it's not,
It is.
Dillian. Dillian, it is not. You have to see this for
But
what
right
it is.
now, he's trying to cash out before he retires, and that's what he's doing. You guys,
No, bro, he cashed out when he went to
goodness,
Saudi.
Bro, you
Henderson's
guys-
been to
listen,
Saudi, bro. That
you
was
guys-
for money.
You know how contradictory, how hypocritical you've been right now. Because I remember Casemiro last time when he came to United and whatnot, and I was like, oh, you guys are saying, oh, he came for the money and whatever, and now you're saying Addison is not
I
playing
never
for
said
the
he
money.
came for the money.
But you did,
I
bro.
said the money is part
You
of it.
did, bro.
Bro, if there
Oh,
was another team that
man.
offered him more money, you think he was going to go to United?
Huh?
You think he was going to go to Manchester United if another club came with a bigger offer?
Brother, he came to United, he got paid.
Bro, you're
and
not
he
all that.
played
You
for
do,
the badge,
bro, there's no team in the world besides, if you're not a Madrid and you're not a Barcelona, you do not have pull like that anymore. United don't have the pull they used to. Chelsea don't. Liverpool don't. Arsenal
United
don't.
still do.
No, you don't. You're living in La La
Broski.
Land. You're living in La La Land,
Listen,
bro.
let me tell you,
You're
man.
living in
Even-
La La
What
Land.
was the coach? What was this guy? There was a coach. I forgot his name right now. He was having a podcast and he mentioned like United, like he wanted to coach United when he went to coach.
How long ago was that?
Bro, it's like last year.
Who?
I forgot his name.
Whatever
right
you're
now.
saying, it's.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, I
think he
don't.
I think he coached Chelsea or Tottenham.
Bro, if you can't
What's
come
his
to the
name?
part with the
What's
facts, I
his
don't
name,
believe
bro?
you.
He
I don't know.
coached Chelsea and Tottenham, not Mourinho.
Mourinho coach,
Not
Conte.
Mourinho, not Conte.
Then I don't know who you're talking.
Bro, he's oh man, he did coach Tottenham, he did coach Chelsea. He's why can I remember his name?
Oh, yeah,
right
that's
now?
been us, yo.
But,
This has been the Bodega
anyway, he
Babies
said
podcast.
something. It was like United, like he wanted to coach United, but the club is so huge. Just like it's not like he's coming to coach the club because he loves United or whatnot.
But again, bro, like,
the power that United
I get what you're
brings,
saying,
the
bro.
pull,
The pull,
is
the
just
gravity is not
like
that big anymore. It's
bro,
not.
It still is.
Trust me, it's
man.
not. It's not.
Bro, after
You're not
Real
as special as
Madrid-
you think you are.
after Real
I don't think
Madrid-
I'm special. Like,
Bro,
I'm in that
not saying
boat
I'm
with you.
special. I'm not
No,
saying I'm special.
okay.
I'm just saying United is still as big as you can.
No,
think,
it's a big
bro.
club. You
Bro,
don't have the
it is.
pull anymore.
We do.
Then you would have got Tonali that you wanted. You could have
didn't
got
wanna pay
Fernandes.
100 million.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have the pull no more, bro.
Broski, Tottenham got all those players and they lost 3-0.
It does it. That's not my point. That's
So
not the
what's the
point.
point?
My point is you do not have the pull
Man,
anymore that
I
you think that
disagree
you
with
have.
you.
Trust me,
And
you
I
don't.
disagree with
You
you.
don't. The
I
only
disagree
teams with
with
pull
you.
like that, bro, are Barcelona
Brother,
and Madrid.
I disagree with you.
Fez.
I
We
disagree
can
with you.
disagree and that's fine.
Yes, I
But
disagree
you heard what
with
I
you on
say.
that.
Give us your opinion. Send us a message wherever you're listening to this too. We have a channel on WhatsApp. That's in the link in the description. We
Yes,
have
sir.
FPL. You can join. That's also in the link in the description. Give us a 5-star rating wherever you're listening to this too. It ended on a high note. It's gonna start the next one on a high note.
Yeah, then no.
That's been me, Melly.
And
Say
that's
what-
me. Deal with it. Let's go.
That's Dillian. Y'all have a blessed week, man. God bless. Cheers.